All right, so finally we're at the point where we're putting our key signatures on the staff, okay? Key signatures tell us what to play, if we have to play sharps or flats, and they're not in the music, they're just at the beginning. And so you have to learn how to actually put them on the staff because they go in a specific order. The easiest one is C major because there is nothing, right? Just zero. But we've seen G major a lot because we played a lot of stuff in G major. And we're going to put that sharp up on the top. Okay? And in the bass clef, it goes on the second to top. Okay? The fourth line. Fifth line. If we want to go to the next closely related key, it's going to be D major. So we're going to have to put that sharp back in and add the C sharp. Start here and add the C sharp. Okay? The flat side is different. Okay? So I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you an actual circle of fifths. Okay, so we're just focusing right now on the circle of fifths, the top of it, you know, not the whole thing. It's too much to do all at once. Just the first three keys, really two keys. The first two sharp keys, the first two flat keys. Okay. In order to find the key that's most closely related to C, you just have to go up 5 steps. Okay. And the way you do that exactly the way we've done everything else. Draw your scale. But when you get to 5, that is the key that's most closely related, okay? Why? Why is that the case? Well, look. This G, A, B, C is the top of the C major scale. So here's C. G, A, B, C. So they share a tetrachord. C major and G major share a tetrachord. In the same way, G major and D major share a tetrachord. So how do you find out how many sharps there are in D major? You just go up 1/5, 5 steps away from G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what do I come to? D. Okay, so D major has the same sharp as G, but we're going to add the C sharp. Okay, so let's look at this on the staff. Here's C major, here's G major, here is D major, okay. These have to go in a specific order. You start with a higher F and then you go down to the C below it, okay? You start with a higher F in the bass clef and then you go down to the C below it. The flat keys are a little bit different because this circle goes all the way around, okay? So instead of thinking up a fifth, you're going to be thinking down a fifth. So here's C, right? C. Oh dear, you can't do it from this one. Okay, hold on. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you have to think backwards. You have to think the alphabet backwards to get to the first key in the circle of fifths. You can also invert it and just go to the fourth step. Okay, C, D, E, F. It's easier to go up a fourth than back a fifth. But this circle of fifth actually does go up all the way around by a fifth. They're all related that way. So the important thing is the flat keys are written in a special way, just like the sharp keys are. This C, right? Nothing. The first flat key, the flat goes right in the middle. The bass clef is down here because that's where the staff is. The line is. For E flat, you put the B flat in and then the E flat goes up, not down. Okay? So middle, up, B flat, up. And that basically is how you put the sharp keys and the flat keys on the staff, the ones that are most closely related to C. So we really only know 2 keys so far that are not C major. All right, we know C major, we know G and D, which have 1 sharp then 2. And then on the other side, we know F and E flat. And that's all we're doing this week.